I got a haircut recently, and let me tell you, I've never looked more like a lesbian. Wait, in like a non-derogatory way. I'm allowed to say that. What's up, gamers? Yeah, I got a haircut, and actually, I'm wearing the same hoodie that I wore when I went to go get the haircut, and it kind of smells like honestly, like cologne that they sprayed on me. I don't even know if it had anything to do with my hair. It was like, it smelled so strong, obviously, because it's still like on my hoodie. And it's gross like man smells because I went to a barber shop, which I usually don't do. My feet are already falling asleep. And so he gave me a very like masculine haircut, which I don't think I've ever experienced before. Like he even went in with this little more precise clipper things. Now there's something in my eyeball. Yeah, the clipper things over like on the side near your temple and like around my ear. This was a horrible idea. My feet are like falling off at this point. Yeah, my pants are stuffed into my socks, which honestly, like, it's a Fantastic Mr. Fox reference, dude. It's not because I don't want, like, my pants to start falling down and then reveal my flesh, which honestly wouldn't happen at this resolution, like, in this lighting, and also because my legs are hairy as crap, dude. Like, low-key, it's fur. There is just so much hair. It's insane. I could actually stay alive in the Arctic for a while, cooking eggs for people. You know what I mean? That's not a niche reference. It's literally just something that people won't even understand. So I got this silly little gaming channel, and the video that I just referenced hasn't come out yet, where I played Arctic eggs, cooking eggs for people, throwing eggs on the ground. It's pretty cool, and the video at the moment is like really funny, but I still have to like make visuals for it and stuff. I'm down to the last like 2 or 3 things that I have to edit. One of them is like really hard though, because I've started doing this thing where I've realized like, hey, I know how to use Dream's PS4 to start a game pretty fast and then give up, not even halfway through. So, like, I could just make visuals for my YouTube videos in Dream's PS4. Pretty crazy stuff. I've done it once. I would do it more, but it's kind of difficult. No, wait, I've done it twice. Because I did for the Portal video, for the laser thing. I made like a laser. I don't think I made it. I think I just stole it from someone. And then I made everything green. I didn't alter the effects to make everything like a flat normal green though. So I didn't chroma key it. I ended up having to do like a luminosity thing. But now that everyone has clicked off the video since I just said luminosity, like, what the heck? Oh, I should probably mention the thing I said before in the funny haha cold open. I've been meaning to mention this on maybe either of my channels. I have done like Pride Month videos every year since I started my channel. I don't, oh my God, I've said after every single word and it's actually pissing me off right now. I was just gonna say it again, but let me just quietly collect my thoughts here. I don't have to say every single time. Back then, even when I started my channel, I was in like a lot of LGBTQ plus communities, I guess. Like, I'm subscribed to a lot of queer YouTubers and whatnot. And I'm like, I'm just a really great ally. And obviously, that's where it always starts. I don't know why I said it like that. That sounded kind of weird. But yes, I am. This is really weird to say out loud. I don't think I've ever said this out loud to like another living human being or anything, but I am like one of the spooky, scary rainbow letter people. I will not disclose which letter. You have to wait like 10 years for that one, but I'm sure people will eventually figure it out, right? People are like that. They just like to guess things, put things together, even if it's none of their business. What else was I talking about? Yeah, that's why I'm allowed. Well, I don't know about allowed to say. I don't even know. But if that guy sprayed some man cologne on me, it got on my hoodie. I don't like masculine scents. To me, they're not even like scents. They're like a musk, dude. It's like pretty gross. And I just smell like armpits and stuff. Not really, but it's like armpit adjacent, you know? It's like an armpit if it was good, I guess. So yeah, I try to distance myself from being gross man and whatnot. Like peeing standing up, it doesn't make sense to me because there is no possible way to not piss all over the floor. And men are always complaining about pissing. So like, why not just sit down, bro? It was like, oh, it goes in every single direction and I'm pissing on the ceiling. Like, okay, sit down then, bro. Oh my God, I just thought of something else. I don't know. I don't know where it went. They're always complaining about, yes, and then they're always like, have you ever tried to piss with a boner, dude? That shit's crazy. You gotta like do a handstand flip 360, whatever to angle it into the toilet. Like, bro, what? There's no aiming involved if you just sit your ass down. It's like little to no effort, bro. And also, even if you piss perfectly standing up, there's like splash damage, dude. That shit gets everywhere. Even if you don't like expect it to. And if you're like, it doesn't get everywhere, like look closer, dude. I swear. Have you ever cleaned your bathroom? If you're a man and you haven't lived alone and have to clean your piss, like start sitting down, bro. When you pour yourself a drink, you don't hold the cup and then hold the drink all the way up here because it splashes everywhere. So why would you piss standing up? Like I've definitely said a lot of things that I wasn't planning to say. I kind of wanted to say other things. Let me check how long it's been. I can't see from here. Hang on, I'm blind. Hey, yo, it's only been 11 minutes. Let's freaking go. Maybe I'll do a sexy little pose for the podcast. Um, for the rest of it anyway. What else was I gonna say? Oh my gosh, yes. I've been listening to some crazy music lately. I'm adjusting the microphone right now as I'm speaking. You can probably hear the mic sound, so sorry about that. Maybe it's like ASMR. Hang on. I don't think that really picked up that much. And if it did, it probably sounded terrible. But yeah, I've been listening to some crazy music. My playlist actually hasn't grown that much in a little bit because I found my favorite album of all time and I didn't want to bury that in everything. The album is I Got Heaven by Mannequin Pussy. Bit of a jarring name, but like the album's goated, bro. Goated with the sauce. Which is crazy because when I first heard the title track, it got recommended to me on YouTube. And when I first click on YouTube, I always click on stuff that's right there on the home page. Well, sometimes I'll click on stuff, but if it's music, I'll try to always click on that or just add it to my watch later. There's probably a bunch of stuff on my watch later that I just haven't heard, and it's just like way buried in there. Yeah, the title track of this album, when I first heard it, I was like, I don't know if this is really for me. When I first heard it, I don't know if it's because it's really like distorted and maybe the vocals aren't like tuned and like processed as much. I keep saying like I hate myself, but yeah, I thought it was like objectively kind of bad and like poorly made, which is really stupid now that I like have heard it properly. I don't know what was going on with my brain or my ears on that day that I heard it. This hurts my neck. I don't know why I thought this would be a good pose to lay in, but yeah, it unfortunately, or I guess fortunately, got stuck in my head like every single song that I fall in love with does. I'm always like, I don't really like this song. I don't think it's for me. And then I won't listen to it. And then later in the week, it'll get stuck in my head for no reason, even though I've only heard it like once. And then I'll go back and listen to it. And I'm like, actually, this is cracked, bro. What? Absolutely insane. So yeah, I said all that stupidly because I went on a tangent. I didn't want to bury that album, but then I started adding some music and then actually added a lot of music. Okay, I'm actually not going to go into a tangent about my whole playlist, but I watched this video from HTHAZE. Pretty great reaction videos. Sometimes not really my taste in music, so I kind of hate them actually. I think I'm doing something with my eyes, but when I look around, I keep thinking I'm seeing a shadow like over there. That's where the light's coming from. Maybe there's something outside. There's like a little window up there. I guess you've seen it if you've maybe not actually. But there's a little window up there and there's no curtains or anything. But it's at like ground level cuz I'm like underground right now. The ground's like up like there near the top of that painting. I'm always scared there's gonna be something like creepy up there just crawling, looking at me. So I always feel like I'm being watched. Maybe that's something else actually. I don't think anyone's seen me, and there have been people like who have had a party out there, like a family get together, and I don't think anyone saw me, even though I'm pretty positive I like locked eyes with someone and it was like weird. So I was like laying here doing stretches and they were like walking by a table or something out there. I don't know what I'm even saying, but I'm pretty sure all these tangents were to mention these two new artists I found. Scoochie Boochie, pretty funny name. He's been blowing up right now because of this TikTok or just short form video, I'll call it, because it's been posted on everything, as most of them are. Yeah, the short form video, which is how I found him as well. He's actually like, I was gonna say goated with the sauce again, but it's not that funny if you keep saying it, because then it's not like ironic. It's just like a thing it's just a phrase that you use for everything if you start doing that. Yeah, Scoochie Boochie, craziest bars of all time. I don't know if I should be saying that, but like pretty crazy rhymes and whatnot. And also the album ZENOSYNE. I was gonna say I don't know if I'm saying that right, but she says it in one of the songs by Willow Kane. I've been putting that thing on repeat, and it's pretty interesting to see how my music taste like spreads. I don't know if I should have, maybe not with that motion and the word spread, but the way it's like expanding out into more like poppy and hip hop stuff and more rock stuff like the album I mentioned earlier by Mannequin Pussy. What was I saying? I don't even know, dude. I like have dementia or something. I was just about to go into another tangent, but I don't know. I'm not gonna try to explain how incredible Willow Kane's album is or Scoochie Boochie. I've only heard of a couple of his songs, but they're still really good. I'm not gonna try to explain how good they are and what I think about them because I'm just gonna end up saying, "Oh, it's really cool. This part's really cool. This is cool." I'm just gonna say cool a lot because I don't have proper vocabulary. I've got like a sixth grade, probably lower than that, like brain level. You know what I mean? Technically, it's not true. I was like a gifted kid, which means I'm like very mentally ill now and like not functioning at all. But I got high test scores, so that's pretty great for me. You know, in real life, that's really helped me so far in my adult life. Pretty useful skill there.